Hello, everybody. It's Mindy, and you know it is whip and chat time. So let's work on this whip, which I'm gonna get this thing finished here pretty soon. I hope. I really hope. Anyhow, it is the Dreamer Designs Aurora Sunflower. Oh, man, I just knocked that down. Did you see it? I knocked everything down. Oh my goodness. All right, anyhow, I'm finishing up this little section right here. Hopefully I finish this up during this whip and chat and maybe can go on to the next section over here. But let's work on some rhinestones for a while. This one has 5 rhinestones, 3 ABs. Look at all these rhinestones. Oh, wow, there was a rhinestone right there. Loosey-goosey. I hope it didn't come off from somewhere. The rhinestones, you gotta like scooch the regular drills to make space for the rhinestones. The rhinestones are a little bit bigger, so sometimes you gotta really niggle and finagle to squish them in there and keep them flat. You can get them in there, but keeping them flat is the challenge because they are bigger. Anyhow, it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm looking forward to having it finished, hopefully before the end of this month. Today is what? Is today the 20th? I think it's the 20th. Yeah, so I've got like 11 days to get this finished, and I want to work on something else, like another whip that I have going, and see if I can get a little bit more done on another whip, because I got to get those whips done. Got to get them done. All right, so I'm plugging along. Plug in along. Plug in along. Watching me go. Do. I don't know where that song came from. Don't ask me. I don't know. Anyhow, it's one of those days. Today is about 50 degrees outside. That's it. 50, 51. A day when I don't want to go outside and do anything. So I've been inside. I've been doing some things indoors. I finished up laundry, folded the laundry, got that put away, did some recording. Dale went and got tacos, so I had some time to myself, and yeah, making progress. Now, I've got a video processing on my computer. It's a long one. It's gonna take a while. So I've just put it in there and let it just sit there and do its thing like all day long. Well, not all day long. I didn't start it until about noon, I think. It's been several hours anyhow. That much I can tell you. So yeah, I've got some recording done, so I've got things that I can process, produce, put out there for you. A variety of things, just a variety. I've been a busy camper. Yep. So it's rainy outside. The cats are funny. They'll go out and then they'll be sitting at the door looking in like, no, we didn't want that. We wanted to go outside, but not in that. So let all 3 of them out earlier, and they just sat on the deck and looked out, and they were like, no. And then they all wanted in. Dale has just finished vacuuming while I was doing the laundry and let the cats out. The boys were just like, we want to go. So he put them out again. We'll see how long they stay. Misty, she just looked at him like, you're kidding, right? You're joking. Yeah. She wants nothing to do with it. She is a little princess, let me tell you what. Little Miss Princess. She's funny. So that's what's been happening around here today. Anyhow, like I said, I'm feeling like I'm getting somewhere, getting some things done. I have some other videos to make. So one is the Craftably event. I have to do a video for that. I'm reaching out to my fearless partners that are going to do the Craftably event with me. I've been waiting for one of them. Gotta check in with people, you know. But I have some Craftablies to give away. And my thought process is I have 2 to give away. Brenda, my friend Brenda, sent them to me. And she said, if you don't have this one, you can keep this one. And I was like, well, okay. But actually, I do think I have both of them. So I'm going to give them both away. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give one away pre-event, which means I got to get on that like now, like this week sometime. So give one away before the event for someone who does not have a Craftably. That have to be honest, be very honest with me, and say you don't have any Craftablies in your stash to get one. And then I'll give one away, like I said, before the event, and then the other one will be a prize for at the end of the event. So that's what I have to contribute to the Craftably event. Okay. What else do I have to do? Oh, I have to give away a prize still for the landscape event. I have to get that done. Hopefully I can get that video recorded this week. Some of these are just going to be short little videos, just a quick little few minutes here, a few minutes there. I have recorded a membership video. I know members, get all excited. It's coming. It's recorded. Okay. Now it's just a matter of editing and uploading it and finding the time to put it out for you. So there's that coming for members. What else? Anything else? I think that's pretty much it for the things I need to get accomplished. Been working on the next retreat, contacting the hotel, getting pricing information. Right now we're at the step where I'm like, okay, this is what we need. Get things reserved, etc., etc. So, date, I'm not going to say it yet because it's not verified yet. Not yet. I really have 2 B's here. What is the B? Oh, okay, it's right here. Let me do those 2. 2 little blue drills right there. 2. That's it. I mean, there's more blue, but there's only 2 of the B's. A lot of blue in this little section. That's the cool thing about this painting. It was kind of like pinks over there. There's some blues and purple. I mean, this is pretty much all gold and yellow and orange on that side. It's different on different sides of the sunflower. Kind of cool. All right. So yeah, working on that. I'll be able to announce a date pretty soon. So people will at least have the date in mind in their head. This is the date. But it won't be registration yet, that's for sure. That won't be for a while. Registration won't be for a while. We're not going to, have to rush into registering yet. But I just want people to have that in their head, Look at your calendar, save this time, and get ready for registration. Registration probably won't be until like later in the summertime. I think that's when we did it last year. Late summer. But meanwhile, just know that, we're behind the scenes here doing things, still doing things like, getting the reservations, talking about food, etc., etc., etc. All that stuff is still going on even before registration opens. That's how this works. How it works, folks, how it works. Hard to believe that hasn't even been a month. Not even a month since the retreat. I mean, it seems like it was forever ago now, but it really has not even been a month. Wow. Time is a tricky thing. I've said it before. It's a tricky thing. Sometimes it seems like it takes forever, and sometimes it seems like it's a blink of an eye and it's gone. Yeah. Anyhow, there's that. So those are things to look forward to coming up in the future here. I've got yarn stuff to show. I mean, like a yarny video, progress and work and things like that. I'm going to have to rethink what I was going to do. I was going to wait until like all my subscriptions came in, but that's not going to work well because I need to show you some of this stuff before the first week of June because I have a craft show first weekend of June. So in order to include that stuff, I'd have to, I don't know. I got to figure this out. I got to figure it out. We'll see. See how I work it out. But I would like to thank Lizette right now, right at the top of this video. Lizette, if you don't know Lizette, she is a creator. She's been around for a while. She started out as doing paint by number. And I remember Lizette when she was the paint by number girl. She did paint by numbers. And then she found diamond painting and switched her whole channel over to diamond painting. I don't think she paints by numbers anymore. But anyhow, I love Lizette. She's an awesome, awesome person and a great creator. She has some very creative ideas as a creator, and I love it. So she just recently did kind of like her 80 channels that she watches all the time. Her top 80 that she watches. And I like the way she did it. She started with way back before she was a creator, or when she first became a creator and started looking for diamond painting channels. So she kind of did it in like a chronological order as to how she met people, when she met people. It's kind of interesting. And how they were connected to each other. Like she watched this person and learned about this person and watched this one. And it was really kind of cool. She did a really nice job with that. I really think Lizette is a very, very creative person. She has done some very unique things with her channel, and I love it. Like she did a detox for, I don't even know how long, 2 years or something, trying to paint the diamond paintings she had before buying any more. She's continued with that. Now she has a limit, and she talks about it and what she can get and what she can work on. And she's very cool. Anyhow, it reminded me of her video when I was talking about trying to get to 8,000. Because there's been a couple times this year when I've had like a surge in subscribers. One was around the Chuck-a-Long time in March. I had quite a surge of subscribers there. And that gave me all kinds of excitement and hope to be able to reach 8,000 by my birthday, which is June 14th, which is coming fast. And then I just had another surge, not as big as the one before in March, but still a nice little jump there. And then I saw that Lizette had put out this video talking about creators that she watches. And me, being one of the people that's been around a long time, I hit the front of her video because she went in chronological order as to how she started following people. And so she talked about me very nicely. And Lizette, if you're watching, I would just like to say thank you. Thank you for that. I feel that the little jump that I just had over the last week or so probably has something to do with your video. And I appreciate it. I love how we can do that with each other. Just help each other out, shout each other out, talk about each other. I mean, it's very nice. It's so funny. Halfway through the video, at least halfway through the video, I knew everybody she was talking about. I had been a creator before many of them because I made the first group, you know what I mean? And she got towards the end, and it was like the newer people, and I was like, I honestly don't know very many of them. I was like, I don't know that person. I don't know that person or that person. It was like very weird, but anyhow, thank you, Lizette. That was what this whole spiel was about. Thank you, thank you, thank you for mentioning me in your video. So with that, let's get to 8,000. Okay, let's just get there. Let's get to 8,000. All right. This morning, I was 10 away. Right now, I think I'm 11 away because, that happens all the time. This little up, down thing. So we're close. We're super close. And I've got like 3 weeks or more before my birthday. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. What am I saying? Let's. I have nothing to do with it. I can't go subscribe. I can't go get subscribers. It's up to you guys. Up to you guys. So, all right. That's channel news. Channel news. I think I'm going to start like dividing my WIP and chats into something like that. Like, okay, seriously. I thought there were some of those right here, but now I don't see them. Okay. Guess not. Guess I was wrong. Dividing into sections, like what am I working on now? How's it going? Channel news, channel updates, and then just life after that. It seems like a good way to organize, a very good way to organize and, cover all the bases. Cover all the bases without forgetting stuff, I keep a certain order in mind. I think it'll be helpful. All right. I don't know why that won't stick to that. It's not sticking. I might have to take a minute and flip this glue dot upside down. Flip her upside down. Yeah. All right. So life. Let's go back to, say, last Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday. That was the storms. The storms. They come barreling through our area. Barreling through. I've since learned that there were 9, count them, 9 tornadoes in our area. Several of them were F0s. I didn't even know F0 was a thing. But F0 is a tornado rating. Okay. I'm taking it out. I'm flipping it over because it's not picking up drills anymore. So let's flip my glue dot around, put the dirty end in and the clean end out, and shake it all about. Oh no, I'm losing it. No, don't lose it because I don't have any more in. Oh, kerflunky poo. Where'd it go? I lost it. Okay. Well, now I can't do anything. I'm useless without a glue dot. So we're gonna have to put you on pause for a minute so I can go get a glue dot. I'll be back. Who knows where that went? I'll find it later, but I don't know where it is right now. I'll be back. All right, new glue dot. We got a new glue dot. We're ready to make some progress here. Sorry, got to wiggle the mouse on this video over here. Wiggle, wiggle, make it keep working. Keep it awake, keep it alive. It's so weird. I don't understand, but it's a thing. It is a thing. All right. So anyhow, yeah, the storms just rolled through. We were definitely in our basement. Oh, there's the glue dot right there. There it is. Well, I don't need you anymore, you dirty little scoundrel. Oh, did you see me almost flip all those all over the place? I almost dumped them all over the place. Yeah, we went to the basement. I took the dogs. I just picked the dogs up and carried them downstairs, and they stayed down there with me. Tried to keep the cats in the back room with me, but the cats were having nothing to do with it. They were a little freaked out for a minute, and then power went out, and they were just like, oh, this is fun. Let's just run around in the dark because we're cats, and cats in the dark, it's a whole different thing than people or dogs in the dark. The dogs hated it. the cats were like running all over. And I'm like, well, you know, if a tornado came through here, I guess you guys would find yourself a little spot and you would go running and hide in someplace. I don't know. But yeah, there were 9 tornadoes. The closest one to us was very close to my other house. I may have mentioned this before, maybe on Saturday, or you never know. Because I talk about things in my live and on WIP and chat, and I just, I always forget what you hear and what I say where, and I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, 9 did a lot of damage. Even at an F1, they do a lot of damage. Tons of trees down everywhere. Tons and tons of trees down. Power outages everywhere. It was not very pretty. I'll just say, not very pretty. All right, I'm gonna fill in some spaces where there's like one of a color. Like right here, there's one, and one, all different colors. So let's fill in some holes. And then we'll work on this blue and purple leaf. It's a blue and purple leaf. Yes, it is. Hard to tell when you're up that close what I'm looking at, but it is one of the sunflower leaves, blue and purple. Let's get it done. Shannon posted on Facebook, I think it was yesterday. She was like, so we've been getting messages like all weekend that our power will be restored soon. She's like, but our power has never gone out. We've had power the whole time. She said, but then all of a sudden, the power went out. Well, following along with like the local Facebook groups, like each community has its own Facebook group, and I follow a few of them. They were like, yeah, we think that they're up working on the power outage, which is the place that's close to her. Main corner there, main country corner, let's put it that way, country corner. But probably had to turn everything off in the area to be able to like reset posts and, all that good stuff to get everybody in the area their power back. So, yeah. Not a good deal. Not a good deal. I don't know. I was talking with somebody earlier and I was like, I don't remember storms being, well, either this bad or this many. Like when I was a kid, I don't remember there being this much severe weather when I was growing up. Seems like it's just getting worse and worse. I mean, I don't know if it's true, but that's what it appears to me. I could be wrong. I could be completely off base, but that was just I got more rhinestones. Now we got purple rhinestones. Okay. These baggies are getting to the point where they're getting very empty. And they don't want to stand up in my little container over here. They're flopping all over. So yeah, we lost one tree. It was a small tree. It was just in our flower bed. It was a tree that we never planned on having even. It was a weeping something or another. I don't even know what it was supposed to be at the time. What we learned is that to make this weeping thing, they grafted it. So they basically took like this bush and grafted it on top of a tree trunk from a tree. I don't know, but that's how it works. And so the weepy part died several years ago. And the tree, so the trunk that it was grafted to grew. And we learned it's a hawthorn. And it does have thorns. It has some wicked thorns. And it's just been growing in the flower bed. And it's gotten quite large. I was really surprised how large it was as we were hauling it away to the burn pile, the burn pit. Yeah, because it broke. It broke, it fell, it crashed. It hasn't been the best tree, and I don't think it ever was supposed to be. It was, Anyhow, it fell. And I only had 2 thoughts. I was like, I hope it didn't hit my nice little batch of lupines I got growing right by the base, right by the trunk of that tree. I got a nice little patch of lupines. And I've tried to grow lupines for years, and they always just seem to die. But these, they've been there a couple years, and the patch is getting bigger each year when they come back, and it's looking really good. So I was worried for my little lupine patch, but guess what? They're fine. The other thing that's right there by the base of that tree is my bird bath that I got from my friends when my mom passed away. My friend filled it with flowers, made it all beautiful, and I thought, oh man, I hope it didn't wreck that. That tree, you guys, it fell right between those two things. It did no damage to anything. And I was like, okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So Dale got out there and cut it up over the weekend, and we hauled it off. And I was surprised. I had like half of this little small tree, and I was like, whoa, that thing was bigger than I thought it was. I had a workout that day, dragging that tree over to the burn pit. I've dragged a lot of brush and a lot of tree limbs and stuff, but that one, I was like, whoa, I didn't think it was that big or that heavy. But it was. Anyhow, our little tree is gone. The only other thing we had was we had some dead branches out of trees, but that was it. But it was a scary deal. Scary, scary deal. And then Friday, Dale wakes up and Dale doesn't feel good. Dale's in pain in his side. Yeah. Okay. Well, waited pretty much all day until early evening to decide, okay, maybe I should go in. It's not going away. It's not, it's not gas. It's not anything like that. It's just still there. So off to emergency we go. I told him, I'm kind of getting tired of our date nights being in the emergency room. Can we come up with something else? Can we have something else? A little more fun than emergency room dates? Because, yeah. Anyhow, give him the whole workup. IV, blood draws, etc., etc., etc. CT scan to find out it's a kidney stone. Oh, my goodness. Oh. So, he's dealing with that. It's still there. I mean, that was Friday. It's still there. Still painful. Not gone. I don't know what you have to do. How do you make that thing go away? I don't know. But he's not having any fun with it, I'll tell you that. So yeah, that was Friday night's date. That was great fun. Yeah. Sunday, Monday have just been a blur for me. Oh, no, Saturday. Oh, which is Saturday. Sorry, Saturday. Saturday was the local fiber festival. It's called Spring Makers Fest. Third year for Spring Makers Fest. It's hosted, organized by the local yarn shop owner and her friend that lives right down the street from her in town there. She's a hand dyer, dyes yarn. They put the festival on, the two of them, and they've done a very nice job. Very, very nice job. I regrettably videotaped nothing. I did not one single video of the festival. I was like, what is wrong with you? What are you thinking? I don't know. I was just there. I was just having a good time. Angie came down, and we went together, and we had a good time. I mean, we had a good time. We got lunch. We went to the festival. We went in town to the yarn store. And then there's a special treat coming for you guys as soon as that video over there that I was just talking about processes. Oh, I found some more of those purple rhinestones over here that I did not do. Of course, more purple rhinestones. Okay. Anyhow, yeah, we made a day of it. And then, of course, I went live on Saturday. Angie was going to go live too, and I messaged her and I'm like, hey, I thought you were going live. And she goes, you know what? I fell asleep. Oh, okay. Well, good for you. Fell asleep. Took a nap. I know what it was. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. Sunday, I don't think we went. I don't think I've been anywhere since Saturday. Have I gone anywhere? Sometimes when you're retired and you don't really have places you got to go. No, Sunday Josh came over. Yep, Sunday Josh came over here. We had some stuff for him. He hung out for a while. Oh, I did go someplace on Sunday. I went into town and I bought Arby's. I got Arby's for all of us. Yep, that was Sunday's big adventure. Let's go get some Arby's. Yeah. So we had Arby's and we just kind of hung out. It was kind of nice. Just the three of us. Um, that was it. Really, that was it. Josh is getting ready to move. So that'll be interesting. We'll probably end up helping, I think. Maybe. Probably. Most likely. I don't know. Yesterday, I didn't feel good. Like, all day long. I just didn't feel good. I don't know what the deal was. I didn't feel good. I took a nap yesterday. A nap. Okay. Naps for me, if I take a nap, are like half an hour. I was in there for 2 hours. And I was cold. I was cold and I was just like shivering, like chill, sort of. I don't know what was wrong with me. I have no idea. It was just like upset stomach and just like, I don't know. Anyhow, yesterday was kind of a bust. I didn't do hardly anything yesterday. Yeah. So that's been all the excitement, folks. Nothing too entertaining. Nothing too, I feel bad for Dale. I wish Dale's little friend would exit his body. That would be nice. He'd love that too. He'll just be like, nope, I feel it. I feel it. It's over there. And he'll take like Tylenol and I don't know, what's he taking? The two things, ibuprofen and acetaminophen. He's taking those two, little combo of those two, just to handle the little pain he's got there. Well, I don't know that it's little. Okay, his pain. But, I mean, things gotta go. How do you make them go? Get out of there. You gotta get out of there. Make the man feel better, He tries to be active because he says that makes him feel better when he's up moving around. He feels better. I'm like, okay, well, you be up moving around then, I guess. So. Tomorrow I'll leave the house. Yep, tomorrow I get my hair done, so I will be leaving the house for a little while. Boy, oh boy. Big day for me, leave the house, get my hair done. Oh, my regular girl is back, though. She's back. She has been off on maternity leave. I mean, they've taken good care of me at the shop. I will say that. The other lady that's been doing my hair, well, she's done it twice, I think. Twice, maybe 3 times. I don't remember, but she's done a nice job. But, it's always kind of nice to go back to, the person that you have a relationship with, and, I don't know. It'll be fun to talk to her, ask her about the baby, how's the baby doing, and all that stuff. So, yeah, that'll be my exciting adventure tomorrow. I'm still toying around with the idea at some point this week, just driving over to Joann's and just see what they have. Do I need any yarn? No. However, I took 2 skeins of yarn with me, the same yarn, when we went on our date the other night. I was working on a bag, and I finished that bag, and then I started using the other yarn, same color and all that, and started a different style bag with the same yarn. And I really like how both of those bags are turning out with the same yarn. It's called an ombre yarn, a big twist. If I could get more of that, if they had it, I would get more. I don't know. We know that Hirschner's is going to carry big twist eventually, but I don't know when that will be. And I don't know what they're going to make, What yarns are they going to bring out? There were so many different types, but I would like some more of that if I could get my hands on it. So it might be worth a drive over there. Only about 15 minutes or so. Anyhow, we'll see. We'll see if I get ambitious and feel like going over there. I might not. I don't know. All right. Well, I always, at this point, feel like there's something else I was going to talk about, something else I was going to tell you. I'm missing something important, but I don't know what that is. So, since I have one huge long video processing right now, I guess I don't need another huge long video to try to process right after that one to do this whip and chat. So, I guess I'll stop here. I didn't quite finish my little section here, but I'm almost done. I've got one more purple, and I got to get those rhinestones back out again. And then a couple blues in there, and it's done. So I'll finish that up as soon as I let you guys go. And I'll go check on my video over there and see how it's going. How's it going? How's it going? This might be a really short whip and chat, but that's okay. If you don't have much to talk about, you don't have much to talk about. I've said it all. All right. I will talk to everybody later, and I hope you have a great day, great week, and stay safe. It is storm season, and I just swear that they are more wicked and there's more of them than there ever used to be. So be safe, be safe, be safe. All right. I'll talk to everybody later.